Hello, hi there, Cancerians. Welcome to your love horoscope for August 2019. My name is Bella, and most people know me as Bella the Secret Psychic, which means I'm not a tarot reader. I work with the help of my spirit guides, and that's how I do all of my readings. If you'd like to know more about me and my services, all the links are just down below. So, lovely. Just before I jump in to do your reading, just let you know that during August and part of September, I will be on vacation in the USA. I still will have some of my services available, but the links to information about that will just be down below. And just let you know that your September YouTube readings will also be a little bit late due to me arriving back in the UK around the 11th of September. It'll be a few days after that. So, Cancerians, what is going on for you in August? Now, my guides are saying here in July, some of you had good news and some of you had bad news or bad things happen. So it was like 50-50. So the way they almost imply it, that those of you who were single almost got in a relationship or something new began for you, even if you wasn't single. And for some of you, something ended in the previous month. And this month you're wondering whether it's going to work out, basically. For those of you where you had a good month, it still kind of remains that way. So I have to say that this video today feels quite specific for those of you where things were a little bit strained or difficult, or you broke up in your connection. Doesn't matter whether it was new, whether this was an ex, whether this is a current situation. Guides want to focus on that for you guys. First of all, they are starting to saying that you wholeheartedly have a choice about whether you want to reconnect with somebody or not. They're saying very clearly that some of you are under the illusion that somehow it is the other person's choice to connect with you. They're saying, you are the one that's in control here, that you will, as this month goes on, start to take control, and that you ultimately do hold the choice. Now, the positive in that it does imply that the circumstances with that person, they will want to fix it with you. But it's almost like my guides are literally saying, don't be under any illusion that they are in control. They're saying that you are in control, which means that even though certain circumstances are shown as favourable as that person coming back, doesn't mean you have to say yes. Maybe the glass was too full on what they'd done. Maybe they're too late. The choice will be yours. But I think it's important that they say what they're saying, because the way they're implying is a lot of you are feeling like it's the other person's, and you're forgetting yourself. You're forgetting your self-worth, and that it's not up to the other person, that there's two people in this connection, this relationship, and in order for it to work going forward, it's got to be equal. And I totally agree with them. So let's go week by week. First week pretty much happens straight away. So if you are separated, it feels like in the first week of August they start to come forward. Now, some people will be direct in what they want to offer you or how they want to repair it. Some of them, it's not as obvious. They may step forward because they're like, oh, I just wanted to know that you still had my baseball bat, or I just wanted to know if I could, take that bill out of my name. If it happens in that way, you need to secretly know that it's a positive step in the right direction, because what that person is doing is just kind of checking to see whether the coast is clear, whether you'll actually talk to them. Because that sentence, the week later or even a few days later, will turn into, oh, thank you, you do have my baseball bat. I was wondering if I could come and see it, and by the way, how are you? And then you see how it is, and you say, yes, I'm fine, you can come and get it. And they're like, oh, well, that's really, really good, I'm glad that you're fine, I'm fine too, I miss you. Like, it just builds up slowly. Some other people, though, they'll just straight away will say, I miss you, let's get back together. By the second week, I should imagine that even with those difficult people who are trying to kind of slide their way secretly back in, trying to be safe about it, by the second week, there definitely should be much more encouragements around them wanting to, and being much more loving, or much more obvious that they want to repair this, that they want to solve this compromise, And again, this is where my guides point out, is in that second week, if you haven't got this notion that they are not in control and that it is equal, you may be agreeing to go back into a relationship where everything is on their terms, which means that for now you might be happy, only then to find in 2 or 3 weeks' time you are back to being miserable and things not working. And so that's another reason why they're saying here, if you are choosing to go back with them, it has to be that you are taking control, that it's not just on their terms. That, yeah, of course it's great if they want it too, but it can't be they say it all. Otherwise you're going to set yourself up to fail. That's the biggest thing. Be stronger, they're saying. Be aware of your worth. You know, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Like, don't let anybody else. A relationship has to be balanced. It can't be take, or because I've disappeared and I upset you. Now that I know that you really want me back, I'm gonna, you know, slightly control the situation. That's not a good thing. I feel here that a lot of you, I can't promise all of you, but a lot of you feel like by the second week, definitely by the third week, you've kind of resolved this issue, and you would have made your choice, which is either say, yes, I'll go along with you with this, but on compromised terms, or some of you will be like, no, I can't do this because actually I hate you now. And there's nothing nice you can say. I just cannot trust you. Even with you saying everything I want you to say right now, it's too late. Sometimes that happens. Either way, you're going to feel liberated. Either way, you're going to feel like you're in control. And I think if this reading was truly about anything, it's been shown that it's truly about you understanding that nobody has the right to kind of be the way they have been with you, and that you need to assert yourself a lot more, Cancerians. As we come to the fourth week, I have to say, again, regardless of your decision, I feel here that you feel happier, want to nurture yourself, or you want to nurture that relationship, but you're definitely nurturing yourself a lot. And I've noticed this as a theme for most star signs in this month. This has been very much about making choices that are really better for your highest well-being, and not because you want it for the sake of wanting it, because sometimes what we want is not always good for us, or who we want is not always good for us, and could be a temporary, you know, false happiness, only then to lead to more confusion. So you definitely end the month, no matter what your choice is, happier, contenter, and putting yourself first, nurturing what you have in your life, not looking at what you don't have in your life, and building things in that direction, which can only be good, can't it? So I do hope that that's been helpful for you lovely people, and I'll be back again in September, a little late, but with your next readings. Take care.